Hi everyone, my name is Rumela. I talk about mindset, manifestation, and self development. Welcome to my channel. So, I hope you guys are doing well wherever you are and your week has been great. So, I came here to talk about a very important topic that people come and ask me and talk about, and how that affects your desired manifestation and everything that's related. So, the thing is, people say that they can't sit in silence and they think that they have to do something like always and keep themselves busy. First of all, that is a big telling sign that you are running away from your thoughts. You are in a fight and flight mode, and your nervous system is screaming for help. So, the thing is, if you are forcefully keeping yourself busy, ask yourself, to be honest with yourself, that if you are doing that to run away from thoughts, right? First of all. Secondly, you want to feel worthy about yourself and seek external validation, where basically you are trying to prove that you are doing a lot and you are hustling and you are always busy. So that means you are doing something to for people to appreciate you, or like you are even appreciating yourself. I understand that to a certain degree. First of all, you appreciating yourself is the main thing. Like that's how it is supposed to be. It's not that you have to seek validation from the outside of you, or like from other people. But the way should be in a healthy way. What I mean by that is, well, let's say you are working towards your goal, like you are building your business and then you are going for your fitness classes and being consistent about that. They are a part of nervous system. Going to fitness classes and anything that's towards your wellness, it is your nervous system regulation. I'll talk about that in a bit. But those stuffs in your routine, that matters, that you're consistent, you are disciplined, and you're committed to your goals, and then you're validating yourself. But that doesn't mean that you will constantly do something and run away from your thoughts. When you sit in silence, the thoughts that come up, you will see that it's mostly negative. Like if you literally struggle to sit in silence, you will see that it's mostly negative, that you are thinking about a conversation, replaying a conversation where people, it's like someone maybe disrespected you, or you didn't feel chosen by somebody, and yeah, something wrong happened, and you just like you question your self-worth tied to that, and you feel sad about that. So that is a sign where if your brain is telling you, hey, these are the thoughts, these are the limiting beliefs, these are the core problem that you have in your subconscious mind and your patterns that needs to be solved. So you don't resist the thoughts. Resisting the thoughts, like escaping it and then forcing yourself to do something to escape the thoughts, because that will keep resurfacing and that will confirm your brain that these thoughts are threat to you. So that's why they will keep resisting that, and then it will make it worse, and then you will keep resurfacing and you will just be on the same loop. And manifestation wise, your desired manifestation wise, whatever you want to call in your 3D reality, so it is resisting that as well, because your self concept is not upgraded for that, for your higher self that meets the same type of like the same desire in your 3D reality, and the greatest version of you. Because the version of you who wants to manifest that desire, maybe it's a job, it's a relationship, or anything, that version won't be sitting, like won't be running away from such thoughts, because the thoughts will dissolve and then you will feel the best about yourself in the first place, and you won't be resisting them. There will be few thoughts coming in because you are a human being and it won't be perfect all the time, like everything in your life. But when it comes in, then you will be able to snap out of it easily and your nervous system will be regulated. That's how your self concept will be so on point, that your assumption about yourself, how you see yourself, and how you value yourself, and how much you love yourself, and you feel worthy about yourself for literally anything that you want and you think that you deserve it, right? So that will fall into place and that will stick to you in your life because you are regulated and you are not rushing. You are not running away from any thoughts, and you are able to sit in silence and be present and make your present moment feel good and calm. Remember, a calm regulated nervous system is the best um, uh, container, let's say, to make spaces for good things to happen, for good things to come in, because your body is not feeling any threat, like it's not under threat. Because when you sit in silence and you have all these patterns in your subconscious mind that obviously you didn't pick up by yourself, and it's from your past experiences, what you have been told or what you heard from maybe your parents or in childhood, like whatever, whoever was there in your environment. So you picked up the beliefs and experiences from them, like for so many years. So that became your default. So the part the your brain goes to the default mode network when you sit in silence. So the brain will be like, hey, let's bring back all these past memories or anything that made you feel shitty, and let's confirm it to be true, because that's what we believe is true. So that's why the brain tends to bring up those thoughts, right? But if you're replacing that with good memories and good experiences, that will definitely happen when you work on your self concept, which is everything to get your manifestation. Then your default mode network will shift, and you will feel all the abundant feeling when you sit in silence, and you will feel good, and you will just think about good memories, like, oh, I just went, let's say, even if it's small, that, oh, I went for a walk yesterday, and the walk was so fulfilling. Like it felt, it made me feel so calm, and it was beautiful, everything around me, and I just had got a drink. For me, I love matcha, and whenever I get a matcha, I feel so grateful about that, that I'm able to get a matcha and the drink I love and I enjoy. So even if it's a small thing, like you will think about that, oh my god, like romanticizing the walk, romanticizing the drink, the food that you ate, maybe a person that you talked to, maybe a stranger who was nice to you, literally anything. And that happens like when you are also training your brain to look at what's good in your day-to-day life, then it will amplify, because your the part of your brain that sits at the brainstem, this is the reticular activating system, it will look for more good stuffs in your environment, because you're training your RAS to see what's good. And all of these guys are very linked to each other, right? And sitting in silence is very important. And the thing is, you struggle to do that because it doesn't feel familiar to you, because you have been grinding, you have been hustling, and the society, and then the people who told you that, oh, you have to always work hard and you always have to be doing something. So if you pause, if you just don't do anything even for a day or two, that means you are not worthy, like you are being useless, like you must do something. So your self-worth gets tied to that, right? So that's why you feel that it's not normal. Like if you are sitting and resting and chilling and just doing nothing, then you feel guilty, like, oh my god, like how am I just sitting and doing nothing? I feel useless. I'm supposed to be doing something, but that's wrong. Again, your nervous system is in fight and flight mode, and it goes to overdrive. So you need to calm yourself down. So what you would do is regulate your nervous system, like your life depends on it. Like literally, your life depends on it. Trust me. So every single time you struggle to sit in silence, make sure that you are regulating it and doing deep breath work, like deep breathing, like long inhale, pause, and then longer exhales. So you are sending signals to your body. Breath work is so powerful. You are sending signal to your body that, hey, it's safe, okay, like relax, calm down, there's nothing wrong right now. So I am relaxing, you relax as well. So that's how the time, you have to do it multiple times. It's a lot of work and it's not fun in the beginning. You can go for walks too, but the thing is, like, you must be able to sit in silence and not feel guilty about it and be in a complete restful state. So sit in silence, don't use your phone, don't scroll, because you need something to hit your dopamine and activate the brain's reward system. But that is not the way to do that. So you will, I mean, you look for distractions, right? But don't distract yourself to anything. Pay attention to the sounds around you. I would suggest, like, don't be in a chaotic environment that creates more chaos in your brain. go and sit somewhere where it's more calm, and maybe just have a tea. I don't suggest coffee because it overstimulates you and it doesn't give you clean energy and it makes you more anxious. But have herbal tea and or maybe a juice. So have something that helps you calm down, and tea does help because it's more gentle, and herbal tea. And so you will catch yourself spiraling, obviously, because you are not familiar to that. So whenever you feel that, keep breathing, do tapping, EFT tapping, and say that everything is good. In this present moment, I am allowed to rest, and there's nothing wrong. So you can relax, right? And keep doing it multiple times, and you will feel this shift. The more you do, the better it gets. It's not overnight change, but you have to train your body and mind um, every single day. And it's very important for you to find the time out to sit in silence so that you can make it a part of your daily routine without having to resist anything and struggle with thoughts. So when the thoughts comes, don't fight it again, because if you're fighting it, then you are resisting it. And resistant means it's more like threat. Oh my god, no. It feels like something is attacking me, and it's danger. But no, let the thoughts pass, so that your brain thinks that, "Oh, okay, this is this is just normal, like let it go, it's nothing dangerous." So you will acknowledge that, and then you will let the thoughts pass and keep flipping the switch, and the script in your brain, talking to yourself and affirming and saying that these thoughts uh, is it doesn't matter to me anymore. Let it pass. It doesn't mean that I'm not worthy. It doesn't mean that I don't deserve anything good, like a relationship, a job, or whatever it is. It just happened and it's past and it's gone. So just let it go. And the more you do this, and then you talk the positive affirmations that I am worthy of literally anything and everything that I want to call in my 3D reality. And it like nothing is tied to my self-worth. I validate myself, and I am happy about myself wherever I am, how far I have come, and how I still keep going. And you should feel that your self-concept is so high and on point that you are placing yourself on the pedestal, nothing else. You are on the pedestal. So you have to keep reminding that. And breath work is so important, and EFT tapping. So that's how you can shift from fight and flight mode to a relaxed one. You can come out of your survival mode. But I'm not just gonna talk about, oh, you just do affirmations and scripting. Yeah, those are the techniques. One of the techniques, like one of like few, some of the techniques that definitely they work, but it's just not about that. It's a lot about your body as well at the same time, that they are able to take in these new beliefs and practices and all of that. So everything is linked again, and you have to regulate your nervous system. And again, how much ever you struggle to sit in silence, you have to practice that. And you think that if you don't if you don't take rest days, and if you just don't do anything, then you will feel guilty, and then you beat yourself up for not doing anything. But that's not the case. you in fact must you in fact must take rest and be in the present. Being in the present and feeling good about your present moment will actually help you manifest good things, which is in delayed 3D reality. Because whatever you see in your 3D reality is a delayed byproduct of your belief system and thoughts and your self concept. So, the more you focus on feeling good in the present and you calm yourself down, the more easily you receive your desired manifestation without feeling it to be unfamiliar or a threat, because your body will resist if something is unfamiliar. Your brain has one job to do: to keep you alive and predict. Literally, it's a predicting um, system where it just keeps predicting the future based on your past experiences, and then they will keep you from any new things that you want to do, because it will stop you from doing that, saying like, no, 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 that's not what we believe, that's not what happened before. So you better don't do that. because this is what happened to you. You remember? So just think about that and just stop and don't take any action outside of it. That is your brain's job, keeping you safe, but in a wrong way. So you have to change everything so that your brain gets convinced about the new script, about the new experiences that you are feeding, and then your brain will stop resisting the new changes because that will become the new normal. Okay, and I actually go way deeper about this in my manifestation mastery ebook, and it's on my bio, and I will also put the link on the description below. But if you're watching this video, that means that you know that there is something that needs to be resolved in you, and then you keep catching yourself struggling in the same situation like so many of us. And let me tell you that don't beat yourself up, and it's not your fault. It's a system that's been built in you for so many years, and you didn't pick them up by yourself, right? So be gentle with yourself, be kind to yourself, and work on your self concept. That is literally everything. Put yourself in the pedestal, and resting doesn't mean that you are not worthy of anything, you are useless, none of that. In fact, you deserve it. You deserve to rest, you deserve to take your time and do absolutely nothing and enjoy your time. Train yourself. It takes time, it takes commitment, but it only gets better. Okay, I'm really happy to come here and talk about it, and I hope that it helps you guys because I also have suffered in all of this in my past. But I overcame all of that, and I got the 3D reality that I wanted to call in, and things have been amazing ever since and magical. And I would love to see everyone else thriving, doing great, and feeling worthy of themselves, and yeah, being genuinely happy. It doesn't have to be like this happiness doesn't have to come from anyone else outside of you. You are the one who makes yourself happy. You are the one who fills your own cup with love and abundance. Remember, and everything else will follow for sure because your 3D reality has no choice but to catch up with your internal state. Okay? And also, you connect with me on Insta. I will put the link on the description too, and I'll mention Dream with Rumela for more tips and more stuff like that I post on a regular basis so that you can get some help from there as well and be more connected to me. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about today. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, night, wherever you are, and the weekend or the week ahead, and keep regulating your nervous system. Like, bye. I love you guys. Take care.